So I just filmed this Morticia Addams makeup look for Halloween. Honestly, I feel like I might just wear this look just out just all the time because this is a look. I now have my talons, but I painted my nails red, so I think that's close enough, right? I'm sorry, I'm feeling myself. Okay, so if you like this video, if it's helpful, please give me a like and then comment for more Halloween content because, well, actually one more Halloween content because I don't think I'm doing any more Halloween looks. I just was really in my spirit for this look and I'm just really feeling this look. Alright, so I hope you enjoy my tutorial. Starting off with my NYX Shine Killer primer because Morticia's face is very matte. You want an anti-shine primer. And now I'm doing my eyebrows and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer in Chestnut. And I'm really trying to get rid of my really thick eyebrows. Morticia's eyebrows is very rounded and very thin. However, I can't make my eyebrows rounded. I just didn't have that much talent. However, a really good full coverage concealer will actually thin out your eyebrows a lot. I don't know if I just said that, but you know. Yeah, no. And I'm just making sure I get all under my eyebrows. Okay, now I'm just blending that out with my e.l.f. stippling brush. And now I'm setting that concealer with my Ebony Topaz powder. I mean, it's called, the color is Topaz, but this is a luxury translucent powder. Okay, now I'm using my NYX Kohl pencil to draw over my eyebrows and make them really black. The darker I make my eyebrows, the less you can actually see my real eyebrows peeking out through the concealer. So it draws more attention to my eyebrows. And I'm just looking at a reference photo of her. That really helps. Okay, now I'm just putting translucent powder on my face before I put on my foundation. And I'm using my Ebony translucent powder in Ebony. And my roommate was back there. And now I'm putting on my Danessa Myricks Vision Cover Cream in the color W10. This is a very, very full coverage foundation. And you really do need a full coverage foundation for this look because Morticia's skin is really, really flawless. And now I'm blending it out with my MAC Oval 6 foundation brush. It's just such an amazing brush, OMG. Right now I'm going to conceal and highlight under my eyes using that same LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm going all the way down and all the way out because she has a massive highlight. As you can see in the Addams Family movie, they always use that mirror light to emphasize how the only focus on her eyes. And I think that's just a really cool effect. So I'm trying to achieve that while still conversing with my roommate slash BFF. Okay, and I'm just blending that out, and I'm only blending the outer parts of it. And I'm not trying to blend too much because I do want to keep the brightness under my eyes. And I'm setting that with my Ebony Topaz powder. And I'm baking, sorta, not really baking, I'm just not blending the powder out. Okay, now I'm using this broken palette to carve out the sides of my face using my smaller e.l.f. brush. I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's a concealer brush, but I'm really carving out my cheekbones. And I'm looking over again at this reference. I'm trying to get perfect on each side because she has really sharp cheekbones. Okay, now I'm blending it out using my Equal Tools fluffy brush. And I want to over blend it, so yeah. And I'm still perfecting it. And now I am baking under that and trying to keep it really sharp, and that's still my benign powder. And now I'm going to attempt to contour my nose. I really don't think it worked out as well as I hoped, but you know, I did something. Oh, you see my cat Jen back there? Isn't she so cute? I was getting all distracted by her, and I think that's why my contour came out all jacked up, because my cat was distracting me. And I'm sorry that you can't really see it. I'm just like totally covering it. And now I'm blending it out with that same e.l.f. brush I used to contour my cheeks. And I'm trying my best to perfect it, but it just wasn't meant to be. Right now I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer again and trying to brighten the center of my nose just to make that contour stick out. And I just blended that out with my finger, just a little bit. And I'm just powdering my entire face with my Black Radiance powder foundation. And I'm not completely getting rid of that bake. I'm just going over it slightly. That way it wouldn't make such a harsh line. Okay, now I am priming my eyes using the Maybelline, that's it, color tattoo in soft brown or matte brown. I'm not sure. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. And I'm using the lightest color, which is white chocolate, in the TooFaced chocolate bar palette. And just putting that all over my lid. Morticia has basically just a white base. I think she actually has just two colors on her eyes. Then I'm using this brown to basically carve out the shape of her eyeshadow while keeping mindful of that reference. And now I'm going in with the black from that broken palette and just putting it on the outer V and putting it kinda on my lid, but just more on the outer V, and just keeping that little shape that she has. I'm really trying to get it in there. Like, I'm really focusing as hard as I could here. I'm sorry that my palette is always blocking the view. Okay, now I'm using this kind of tan cream for my highlight. I don't want to use the pure white one because I feel like that wouldn't go that well with my skin tone. Yeah, and I'm blending it out with that same e.l.f. brush. Okay, now I'm lining my eyeliner. Now I'm lining my eyes with my liquid eyeliner from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And Morticia, her eyeliner isn't that dramatic. It's actually kind of thin and it's not long at all. If you look at the photo, it actually just stops right at the corner of her eye. And now I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic Extensions mascara. And I got really distracted by my cat. She was just yelling at me. And there she is. It's Gladys, my fluffy black Halloween cat. And I kept this clip in here just so you can see how beautiful she is. Now I'm using these lashes. I honestly don't know where they're from. I just got a bunch of them from my mom. And I'm just putting them on. For some reason my eye gets really dry. My other eye gets dry whenever I'm applying my lashes. And that's what that was about. I wasn't just winking at you guys. Okay, and I'm putting on my other one. And now I am taking that black and just putting it under my eye. And just connecting it to the top. And there's Joy over on the left there. And I'm using my really dirty NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bee in an oldie but goodie and putting it in my waterline. Looking back, I know I probably should have said it, but I did not for some reason. I don't know, my mind. And I was telling my roommate about how the cats got into the frame. And now I am highlighting using one of the shimmery colors from the Juvia's Place palette. It's the Nubian palette. And I decided to give my Morticia a highlight because I can't go without a highlight myself. So I made her have one too. And I was still really being distracted by my cat. I put on my cheekbones. And I put it on my upper lip, which doesn't make sense now looking back on it. And I put it on my nose. I put a lot on my nose actually. Now it's time for my lips. I use the MAC liquid lipstick in Dance With Me. It's their darker red one. This is like my favorite red ever. And Jen's back there again. And sorry, my nail is really dirty from my primer, my eye primer. And now I have my wig. It's my kinky straight wig. I attempted to flat iron it, but I just did not want to go. And I'm putting that on. Oof. And I'm fixing it up. I think any black wig will do. I just had this one on hand from before. And I just decided to use it. And I'm just showing you Joy, my perfect Halloween cat. Like, isn't she perfect? Like her orange and her black. There she is. I'm just fixing my wig. And sorry, the scalp looks a bit rough, or the hairline looks a bit rough. But I was just going to take this off because it was actually getting really hot. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween.